Sup Foxes, I'm back with yet another simple guide for Water Daddy. Yes, that's right, Temporos. I know it's been out for a while now, but let's touch base on it anyway. Hit the subscribe, like, and share buttons to help me grow. I appreciate you. Alright, so Temporos is a giant watery boy who's throwing a huge tantrum in the ocean. Of course, we get to be the ones to subdue the spirit of the seas. So firstly, there is Spirit Angler gear that is very useful here, as it helps save an inventory slot by allowing you to automatically rope to the totem poles, gives you fishing XP bonuses, and looks pretty dope. You will need to talk to Mrs. Primes to upgrade your trawler outfit to Anglers. It's 12,000 Spirit Flakes per piece, or 4,800 total. You obtain Spirit Flakes from netting your reward pool after successfully completing Temporos runs. You should use a Dragon Harpoon in addition to your Angler's outfit for 20% increased catch rate. You can receive a Dragon Harpoon from the reward pool, but it's very rare. It's 1 in 8,000. If you don't have the Spirit Angler's outfit and you're not using a Dragon Harpoon, you should keep a rope, some buckets of water, a hammer, and a regular harpoon in your inventory. You can also get all of the needed supplies once the minigame starts. This minigame is so easily soloable, but I prefer to hop to a populated world. Soloing is exactly the same, it just requires you to pay more attention. You can use an Amulet of Glory to Al-Kharid teleport and then take the ferry over. Once here, I like to wait on the dock until you see a big group appear, signaling the end of their game. Most of them will run back onto the boat, so that's when I join. You can keep an eye on the upper left on how many people are actually waiting on the boat and when it's about to leave. I like to have this number in the 20s. I have joined games with less than 20 and failed them due to other people's incompetence, which is a waste of time and XP. Once the game starts, grab the supplies you need if you didn't already prepare. Let's quickly go over what the supplies are used for. Number 1, the rope. The tether to the totem pole when a wave crashes. Number 2, bucket of water to put out fires that erupt on the islands and boats. Number 3, hammer to fix the totem poles when they break. And the 4th is the harpoon, which is to catch the fish. Now since we are playing on a populated world and I have Spirit Anglers, I will not be using any supplies other than my Dragon Harpoon, which is equipable. Note, if you are soloing, you will want to keep all these supplies on you and use them when necessary. Let's start. It's actually quite simple. In the upper left of your screen, which I have actually moved to the upper middle of my screen, are 3 gauges as well as the points that you earn during the minigame and the totem poles, which show if they are broken or not. The top gauge is the energy bar. This needs to deplete all the way down to 0% before you are able to attack the spirit pool and do damage to Temporos. The middle bar, or essence, is actually how you subdue Temporos. When you damage the spirit pool, this will go down accordingly, and once it hits 0, that's when you know you've completed the minigame. Now the third bar here is your storm intensity. You must get Temporos's energy bar to 0% before this bar reaches 100% or you will lose. The storm intensity gives you enough time for only 3 phases, so if you don't kill him in those 3 phases, you will lose the minigame. Once you spawn on the boat and have all your supplies, run down to a fishing spot. Fish until you have about 5 or 8 raw harpoon fish, then run up to cook them. While you're cooking them, a double fish spot will show up. This is indicated by the fish leaping up into the air, or if using runelight, by the green tile. Jump to this double fish spot immediately. As the name indicates, you have a chance to catch double fish in one here, filling your inventory quicker. Continue fishing here until your screen starts to turn blue, indicating a wave is about to crash. Click on the totem pole to run to it and tie yourself off. This is where the Spirit Angler's outfit comes in handy. If you don't tie off, you will be washed backwards a few tiles and lose random items in your inventory. Anything from the minigame can be removed and you'll have to waste time grabbing new supplies or catching more fish. Once the wave is over, run back up to cook your fish until another double fish spot spawns. Run to it if you need to finish filling your inventory. Don't worry if you don't fill your inventory fully, you have plenty of time for points. This is when the game throws some mean looking clouds. 3 of them will move in on each island and a couple on the boats. They will make dark spots on the ground indicating where they will spawn a fire. You have time to move out of the way as they will hover for a short while, then swell, then spit the fire. If you're soloing, taking these out quickly is better, as after a few seconds they will spawn a second fire. If you get hit by the fire, you will lose a big portion of your inventory. You should be cooking your fish while the fires are up, letting others deal with them. If your fish are cooked, you can head up while the fires are down to fill the crate on the boat with the fish to load the cannons. When you go up to the boat to fill the crates, you will find that sometimes there will be a lightning bolt that hits one of the cannons. You will be shocked when this happens for a couple seconds and unable to move. Once you can move, you can either refill the same crate you were, or you can move on to the next. Now, if you use the same cannon that got hit, You will notice that it's not firing the fish for a short while, but you can still deposit into the crate. There is no difference between using the two. When you're done, you should head back down and catch more fish until the energy gauge is at 1%. Start running to the end of the dock at that point. Hit your spec for the dragon harpoon. If you have it, then click the pool. You'll be damaging Temporos now. When the energy gets to 99%, you can no longer attack the pool, so it's rinse and repeat time. Keep in mind he only allows you 3 phases. If you can't kill him in 3, you will lose. Also remember that the totem poles will break occasionally throughout and the hammer is needed to fix them, though this may be unnecessary if playing on a populated world. Remember to refill your buckets after using them and try to always grab most of your fish from double fish spots and use the downtime to cook what you have. Simplified. Number 1, grab supplies if necessary. Number 2, catch 5 to 8 fish. Number 3, cook fish. Number 4, always jump to double fish spots. Number 5, tether for waves. Number 6, fix totem poles if necessary. Number 7, use buckets of water for fires. Number 8, fill crates with fish. Number 9, 0% energy, use your dragon harpoon spec and fish in the pool. When you successfully subdue him, you right click on a first mate and choose leave to head back to the dock. You can click through the dialogue or just move and you'll see your stats for the minigame. Now you can let your permits stack or you can get your reward after every game. To do so, grab a small net from your bank or talk to the spirit angler on the beach. You can right click and take a net from him. Then click your reward pool. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching guys, till next time.